What is going on, guys? So coming at you today with an update on my Salamangreat deck profile. Hope you guys like the video and your support is much appreciated and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I got this deck idea. I made some of my own kind of added bits, and also I watched some of the Japanese versions of the deck as well. Now obviously I don't have sign up mining because the card is damn expensive, but other than that, this is the kind of deck you can use without that. So first off, we're running Destrudo, the Lost Dragon, Frisian. So he's just a good card. Basically what you do is you target a monster on the field is level 4 or lower, and special summon him, and then he becomes level 4 or lower, it doesn't matter, level 6 or lower, and you make him whatever, add it up to level 7 or whatever, so you can go for a 7 synchro monster. But he's also like, easily get rid of him in the graveyard. You can target a monster, especially when you have a free link there as well, I suppose. Well, free without paying half your life points to special summon them, especially with the hand or graveyard, which is nice. Then we have the one Salamangreat Jaguar. If you attack the defense switch monster, you can flick Pearson, and then when it's in the graveyard, you can target Salamangreat monster in the graveyard except Salamangreat Jaguar, shuffle it in the deck, and if you do special this card, link monster points to, which is nice as well. Then you have Falco. If you send to the graveyard, you can target Salamangreat spell or trap card in the graveyard, set that target to your field, which is nice. If this card is in your graveyard, you can target Salamangreat monster you control, except Salamangreat Falco, return that to the monster to hand, and if you do, special this card from your hand. That's a very good card. Then we have Lady Debug, which searches a lot of your deck. Gazelle, Spinny, Foxy, whatever you can search out as well. It's gone to 1 now with the current ban list. So that's it for your bigger monsters. And now all the 3 below. So next card is probably one of my favorites, is Gazelle. The way Gazelle works, if a Salamangreat monster sent to the graveyard except Gazelle, you can special summon him, except turn the damage step as well. And if he's normal or special, you can send a Salamangreat to the graveyard. Mainly what you're going to be sending is Spinny, or any one of these 2 as well. Spinny, basically, if he's in the graveyard, he can special summon himself. And you can also discard this card and tag one face the monster on the field against 500 attack. Salamangreat. If you control the Salamangreat monster, you can send him to the graveyard. The monster gains 500 attack, which is nice as well. Then we have Foxy. When this card is normal summoned, you can activate top 3 cards of your deck, and you can add an activated Salamangreat card from your hand also for the rest of the deck, or also shuffle the rest of the deck. If this card is in the graveyard and you have a face up spell or trap card, you can discard Salamangreat card, especially from this card. Salamangreats all have the effect, they can reoccur themselves, which is really nice. Then my own little tech, I suppose, Red Resonator. I'm not sure if anybody did it as well, but I kind of have a weird synchro kind of extra bit into it. So Red Resonator, it's just a really good card, especially because you get special summon. Just say you get Red Resonator, you get to if he's normal summon, you get special level 4 monster from your hand. If he's special summoned, which I don't think he will be, you get to add life points up as well. Then for some of the hand traps, then we have 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Effect Veiler. So Ash Blossom stops your opponent from searching, and Effect Veiler stops your opponent's card effects. So that's it for the monster lineup. Next, for the spells, we have Salamangreat Circle. You can add a Salamangreat monster from your deck to your hand, and then you can also target a Salamangreat link monster you control that was linked someone using himself. That link monster is unaffected by opponent's cards or whatever. So that's the whole theme of the deck. They get to special themselves with themselves as well. I'll explain it as I get into the extra deck. For those of you who don't know, I mean, there's a lot of people that do know about the Salamangreats. Then we have Resonator Call, that searches out your red Resonator. Then we have your Will of the Salamangreat, which basically is your like Monster Reborn. During the main phase, you can special summon a Salamangreat monster from your hand or graveyard. The reason I run 2 of this is because I only have 2 Sunlight Wolf, which means you get to reoccur Sunlight Wolf as well. I know it's not the same, but if you can take this out for 1 Sunlight Wolf as well. You know what I mean? So Salamangreat Sanctuary then is searchable with Veilings. Basically what this does is, if you have something like Helio on the field, you can get rid of Helio for another Helio. Then we have Fusion of Fire to go into your Chimera. Then we're running 2 Super Polymerization because I want to see it. It's not searchable, so I have to try and draw into it as we're running 2. I only have 1 target for 1 fusion monster for each of these 3, but if I get into them, I want to see it as quick as I can. Monster Reborn, then special monster from graveyard. Upstart Goblin just for the play an one less extra card. Foolish Burial for the Strudo and any one of the Salamangreats if you do need them. The one Salamangreat Roar is when a spell or trap card monster to activate, and you control a Salamangreat Link monster to get the activation. And you get to destroy that card, and then Salamangreat Rage. Send one Salamangreat monster from your hand or field to graveyard and target one more card in the field, destroy it. But if you have like Helio on the field, you can destroy 3 cards. Basically, that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck then is, and it's only constantly getting support, guys. Like the deck will keep getting better and better. Season 3 of the show has only started, and it will just keep getting better, whatever. So then, first off, you have Salamangreat Heat Leo. He requires 2 fire effect monsters. If this card is linked to someone, you can target one card in your opponent's spell and trap card zone, shuffle into the deck, and then once per turn during your main phase, if this card is linked to someone using Salamangreat Heat Leo himself, you can target one face monster in the field. One monster in the field and one monster in the graveyard. The attack comes the same as a monster in the graveyard. Then I'm running 2 Sunlight Wolf. You should really be running 3, but that card is expensive as well. So if a monster is normally special summon to his own, this card points to, you can add a fire monster from your graveyard to your hand. And then if he's used to link summon himself with himself, when a monster is special summoned, you can add a Salamangreat spell or trap card from your graveyard to your hand instead, which is pretty cool. Then we have one of the best cards as well, Balinks. So you just get rid of that for any Salamangreat monster, send it to graveyard, and he gets search out the field spell, and also he's an extra bit of defense. You can banish him to graveyard as an extra bit of defense. Like Nightmare Phoenix to destroy back row. You have Update Jammer. Once per battle during the damage step, you can, if your Cyber's monster battles quick effect, you can activate this effect, negate all their card effects until the end of the damage step. If a monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 1000 damage to your opponent. If this card is sent to the graveyard as a link material, that link monster can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So, yeah, it's nice. I mean, you can use that with Salamangreat, attack twice or whatever. It's cool. Then we have... Then we have Mirage Stalio. So you're running a good couple of 3 like Foxy, Spinny, and Gazelle. You can attach materials, special Salamangreat monster from your deck in defense position. And then if this card is sent to graveyard as a link summon for a Salamangreat monster, you can target one monster on the field, return to the hand, which is also nice. And then that's it for all those other cards. Then we have Borload Savage Dragon, who has extra bits and negates. He gains attack equal to a link monster. He special summons a link monster from the graveyard and gets 3 negates up to their, well, just say their link rate, and just say Heat Leo for sake, whatever. He gains 3 negations, 3 counters, 3 negations, and he gains how much attack does he actually gain? Doesn't even say what attack he can gain, does it? If this card is synchro summoned, you can equip one link monster from the graveyard to this card, and if you do place a borrow counter equal to the link monster's link range, this card gains attack equal to half the monster's original attack. Okay, so there you go. Then we're running 1 FA Dawn Dragster, which has extra bits and negates as well. With the Strudo, you can use this. Then we have Red Rising Dragon, which is where he comes in. So Red Rising can special summon. Red Resonator special summons one of the level 4s. Goes into this, and then he can special summon Red Rising, special summon himself, gain 2100 life points, and then summon Borload Savage Dragon for free, pretty much. I mean, for like 1 card. Then we have Salamangreat Violet Chimera. 1 Salamangreat monster, 1 link monster. As you can see, if your opponent has a link monster, you've super polymerization. It works well that way. If this card is fusion summoned, you can make this card gain attack equal to half the combined original attack of all materials used to summon it until the end of this turn. Once per battle during damage calculation, if this monster battles a monster whose current attack is different from its original attack, quick effect, you can double this card's attack during damage calculation. If this card was fusion summoned using Salamangreat Violet Chimera as a material, battles a monster, honors that monster attack becomes 0 during damage calculation of your opponent's monster or whatever. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Like I said, all these cards, decks, whatever, are getting support in the future, so I'm going to keep it updated as the support comes. So thanks for watching, guys, and good luck.